Friends, I want to talk to you today about a very important subject. I want to read to you Zechariah Chapter 2, and then after I read it, I want to discuss it. Go to Zechariah Chapter 2, the entire chapter of chapter 2 of Zechariah, the book of Zechariah. Then I looked up and saw four horns. I asked the angel who was speaking to me, "What are these?" He answered, "These are the horns that scattered Yehuda, Israel, and Jerusalem." Next, Yudhe showed me four artisans. I asked, "What are these coming to do?" He said, "Those horns that scattered Yehuda so completely that no one could even raise his head, these men have come to terrify them, to overthrow the nations that raised their horns against the land of Yehuda, to scatter it." I looked up and saw a man with a measuring line in his hand. I asked, "Where are you going?" He said to me, "To measure Jerusalem, to determine its width and length." Here the angel who was speaking to me went forward, and another angel went out, met him, and said to him, "Run and tell this young man, Jerusalem will be inhabited without walls, because there will be so many people and animals. For, says Yudhe, I will be for her a wall of fire surrounding her, and I will be the esteem within her. Up, says Yudhe, move, flee the land of the north, for I scattered you like the four winds of the sky, says Yudhe. Move, Zion, you who are living with the daughter of Babel, escape, for Yudhe has sent me on a esteemed mission to the nations that plundered you." And this is what he says: "Anyone who injures you injures the very pupil of my eye, but I will shake my hand over them, and they will be plundered by those who were formerly their slaves. Then you will know that Yudhe sent me, saying, daughter of Zion. Then you will know that Yudhe sent me, saying, daughter of Zion, rejoice, for here I am coming, and I will live among you, says Yudhe, when that time comes, many nations will join themselves to Yudhe. They will be my people, and I will live among you. Then you will know that it was Yudhe who sent me to you. Yudhe will take possession of Yehuda as his portion, the Kadesh land, and he will again make Jerusalem his choice. Be silent, all humanity, before Yudhe, for he has been roused from his Kadesh dwelling." Friends, I'm here to tell you, Yah said, this is what he said to Yehuda. He said, this is right here. He said, "For I scattered I scattered you like the four winds of the sky, says Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh. Move, Zion, you who are living with the daughter of Babel, escape. For Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh has set me on a esteemed mission to the nations that plundered you, and this is what he says. Anyone who injures you injures me, or anyone who injures you injures the very pupil of my eye. But I will shake my hand over them, and they will be plundered by those who were formerly their slaves. Then you will know that Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh sent me. Listen to me. The book of Zechariah Chapter 2 is very important. Let me tell you something. Yah is speaking to those who has plundered Yehuda, and he's speaking to us who are scattered among the nations who are of Yehuda, Jerusalem, and Zion. Friends, I'm here to tell you that Yahuwah has drawn a line. He has drawn a line. This is what it's. You need to listen to Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh. It's very important. Here's what Yahweh says. I asked, when are you going? He said to me, to measure. He said, where are you going? Excuse me. I asked, where are you going? He said to me, to measure Jerusalem, to determine its width and length. Friends, he's drawing a line. Let me back up. It says next in verse 3 of Zechariah. It says, next Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh showed me 4 partisans. Verse 4. I asked, what are these coming to do? He said, those horns that scattered Yehuda so completely that no one could even raise his head. Well, these men have come to terrify them, to overthrow the nations that raised their horns against the land of Yehuda, to scatter it. Verse 5. I looked up and saw a man with a measuring line in his hand. I asked, where are you going? He said to me, to measure Jerusalem, to determine its width and length. Friends, I'm here to tell you, listen to Yahuwah. Listen to Yahuwah. If you take up for the ones who are trying to divide Israel, it ain't going to be good for you. Who are taking up for Palestinians, who are taking up for all those who are trying to take Israel's land. Friends, I'm here to tell you that Yah will bring you down, and He will judge every one of you who are trying to come against Israel. Friends, I'm here to tell you that you ain't going to win. You ain't going to win. Look at every nation, every kingdom that has stood against our people Israel. They ceased to exist. Pharaoh, Yah put him down. He closed up the sea on Pharaoh. The Philistines, he chose Samson to be a part of delivering the children of Israel from the Philistines. And David, he fought the Philistines. Friends, I'm here to tell you, if you're going against Israel, you ain't going to be the winner. I'm here to tell you. Look at every nation that has come up against Israel and look at them today. The Pharaoh is under the sea. He's gone. He's dead. He's not here anymore. Philistines is gone. They are stomped out. Israel defeated the Philistines, the Amorites, and all these people that came up against them. Every one of them was cast down. Friends, I'm here to tell you that Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh wants you to listen to him. He wants you to obey Yahuwah. He wants you to be a part of doing right in the sight of Yahuwah. I encourage you to study the Torah, to get into the Torah and study the Torah, to live for Yahuwah in the Torah. The Torah is a very important book. I want to help you understand this. The Torah is life. The Torah is life. I want you to understand that. The Torah is life. What I just read you from the prophet Zechariah is from the Tanakh. The Torah is the first 5 books of Moshe. If some of you wonder, what is the 5 books of Moshe? What is the Torah? Bereshit, Genesis is 1. Shmot in Hebrew, or Exodus in Hebrew is Shmot. Exodus is the English word and Shmot is the Hebrew word. Leviticus, Vayikra. Leviticus is Vayikra in Hebrew. Vayikra is the Hebrew word. Bamidbar in Hebrew is Numbers. Okay, Devarim in Hebrew is Deuteronomy. So friends, I want you to get into the Torah and I want you to study. I want you to be on Yahuwah's side. Because if you're on Yahuwah's side, you're on the winner's side. But if you're going against Israel, look at everyone who's went up against Israel. The Pharaoh, the Philistines, various ones going against Israel. They do not exist today. They do not exist today. You may think you're going to get away with it, but you're not going to get away with it, because Yah will fight for Israel. He don't need no army, because he will fight for Israel. By Yah self, Yah is the army. And it won't take no time to wipe you out if you are on, or you are going against Israel. If you're going against Israel, look at the 1967 war that went on. Look at that. Go back and study the 1967 war that went on, and see what happened to those people that was coming against Israel. This was in 1967. This wasn't hundreds of years ago. This was in 1967. This was a modern day war, was fighting against Israel. But Yahuwah fought for Israel and won the battle, won the victory, and he would do that again today, because Yud-Heh-Wah-Heh is Yah. And you will see he's the Yah of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's Yah of Israel. So I encourage you to study the word of Yahuwah, which is the Torah and the Tanakh. Friends, thank you for being with us today. Yahuwah bless you.